It's time for Sunday Jazz and Gospel Brunch Live events. I am your host, Ramona S. Jones, and the founder and president of Dreambuilders Youth Mentoring Network, where we help young people drive to their highest destinations. This month, we celebrate women across the nation for their contributions and achievements for Women's History Month. We have a great featured artist, my friend Gail Jhonson from Jhonson Pink. Wherever you are, in your home or on the town, sit back. It's time for Sunday Jazz and Gospel Brunch Live events.
JAZZINP. Powerful performances.
INK. Is that how you spell it?
We are a family. It's a family. My name is Robin Bramlett, and I am the bass player and proud musical director for Jhonson Pink.
This is D. Simone, the drummer for Jhonson Pink. D-Love, guitar.
I'm Yakira, and I'm a singer and percussionist.
I'm Gail Jhonson, the co-founder and leader of Jhonson Pink. We inspire each other at rehearsal, at the gig, share each other's makeup, and we have been doing our thing for over 10 years now. I'm so excited, so happy to perform with this band.
Hi, this is Tomoka from Jhonson Pink.
Hi, my name is Josie Aiello. I'm the lead singer in Jhonson Pink. They're producers, arrangers, composers, performers, fire.
Hey, this is your girl Althea Renee. This is a great thanks to give women a chance to shine.
My name is Maria Antoinette, and I play the harp.
Dreambuilders welcomes to the stage the incredible Gail Jhonson of Jhonson Pink. Welcome, Gail Jhonson.
Deseret, and you're watching Ladies Behind the Beat.tv. We're here with the multi-talented Gail Jhonson, Gail Denise Jhonson. Now, most people spell the name Jhonson Johnsson, but Gail spells her name Jhonson, JH.
My given name is the standard Jhonson way, but I was working with my graphic designer, Lena Ringstad, on my Keep the Music Playing CD. And when she did the layout, I said, oh goodness, she done messed up my name. Girl, you made it. She says, no, that's the Swedish spelling. And I was like, oh, I like it. Yeah, it's a compensation piece now.
And you also go by Philly the Kid Music.
Philly the Kid Music, yep. Gosh, I'm from Philadelphia. Yeah. So I grew up playing music. You couldn't walk down the street without hearing somebody playing music.
And so you started playing when you were about 10 years old?
I knew it was tough on my mom, but she scraped, and every dime she could, she made sure I had piano lessons and rented me a piano and paid for all the books and everything. So I owe a lot to her. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
And after high school, you got accepted to the Berklee College of Music, right?
Yes, but once I got to Berklee, then I started learning about jazz. And that's when I was like, oh, this is what I got to do. I got to do jazz. So I stayed in Berklee, studied composition, got my degree in that, and I started working around town and doing some summer resorts and stuff like that. And I started doing, put my own jazz band together and playing with other jazz artists. My girl, Barbara Walker, vocalist around town. And back then, Rochelle Farrell, she's from Philadelphia too. And she recorded with us, and of course, Pieces of a Dream from Philly. So we had a real cool Philly jazz scene that was kind of emerging. I came to Los Angeles and got an audition because I was out on the road actually doing R&B, even though you know, my heart was in jazz. I still couldn't really make a lot of money doing it and sustain myself. So
you had an encounter with Herschel Happiness, and that kind of changed your life, right?
He said, you need to come to LA and audition because Morris Day is, you know, hiring cats and they're going to go out on tour. And I was like, Morris Day from the Time? He was like, yeah, you would be perfect. I was like, really? I was like, okay. Because he saw me, I had my little strap-on keyboard, so I got my strap-on keyboard and put that on and got a new suit, and my family hooked me up and gave me the money I needed to go, and flew out to LA and auditioned for him and got the gig. It was like, yeah. And we did all the, we met Prince and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and went back to Minneapolis and played at First Avenue and, you know, all that stuff. But my next really big gig was Jermaine Jackson.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I got to meet all the Jacksons and everything. And in fact, I didn't call Michael, I called him Mike. I was like, hey, Mike. And he was like, hey, you know, wow. Like, who is this lady, you know?
You wrote with Papa Joe Jackson for LaToya's first album while you were a writer at Motown Records, right? And also you recorded some songs for Alfonso Ribeiro from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air before he came known as Carlton.
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know, of course, Will Smith from Philly again. Right. Here we go back to Philly.
And please share your story about Bobby Womack.
Bobby Womack took me to Europe, and I traveled the whole world with him. In fact, he left me in Europe. I wasn't back in time to catch the bus.
What?
Girl. We were in Belgium at this beautiful place, right on the beach, and the tour got canceled for some reason. Everybody was just kind of bummed out about it, so I said, shoot, I'm all the way in Europe, I'm going to go hang out. I went to the mall, and I went and had me a Belgian waffle, a real Belgian. I went to a little French auction. Yeah, all of that. And so I was seeing everybody passing back and forth all day, walking down the street, and, you know, hey, how you doing? Everything good? Yeah, even the driver of the bus, you know. So it was all good. So I knew we weren't leaving. It was 19 of us. You know, how are we going to get flights out in just a matter of hours? Yeah. So I got back to that hotel. Bobby Womack had left me. But I sure learned a valuable lesson. Don't leave the band. Don't ever leave the band. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But the sound guy, Robbie Seegers, he had traveled with us all through Europe, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, everything. And he stayed behind. And he taught me 3 languages. I caught 3 taxis and 3 trains and 3 buses. And I knew when to get on and when to get off. And I made it to Paris all by myself. And, you know, I was doing a lot of touring, just touring. I was working with guitarist Norman Brown. And yes, I'm his music director. And so my experience with composition back at Berklee helped prepare me for that.
You're a mother, you're a composer, you're an arranger, a music director, a keyboardist, a vocalist.
I'm an educator as well. I taught at Musicians Institute here in Hollywood for about 12 years. And once my career got going as a solo artist, I just couldn't keep it up. But while I was there, I wrote part of the master series, they call it, for Musicians Institute. And this book is called Funk Keyboards. I taught Funk Keyboards class. And that teaches you just how to play clavinet and rhodes and some of the stuff from the songs back in the 70s, the 80s, you know, that Billy Preston, Stevie Wonder, you know, guys like Sly and the Family Stone, those kinds of songs have specific kinds of parts that go with them. So nobody writes those, you know, like they do Beethoven books and stuff. So I said, you know, let me see if I can write some of this stuff out and so people can learn it and they don't have to have me over their shoulder. So I just wrote a book called Jazzy Keyboards, and it's an illustration of just the keyboard, so it's a lot of graphic stuff. But later on, I move into the reading part, and so it's, while music is about hearing, to communicate it more effectively, quickly, you know, that reading really is important and comes in handy.
Because of your ability to read music, back in the day at the Ivar Theater in Hollywood, you stepped in for our last performance of a musical called Yubi, and it was seamless. You were perfect.
I'm telling you, when I got to do that Yubi thing, I fell in love with theater. If I couldn't do anything else, if all I could do was that's what I'd be doing. In fact, that prepared me for another project I work with at church, with Dennis Rowe Productions, and it's a show called Saving Grace. I ended up doing that for another 6 years. Wow. Scoring all the music and everything. I was just writing music as we went along, and the cast kept changing, you know, of course, over the years. And the whole stage production is just, I love it.
Well, one of the things I enjoy about your CDs is that they're so easy to listen to. I mean, you can just put them on and play straight through. I love that.
You know, you could just close your eyes, and if you're digging it, if you're feeling it, you know, just go with it. Be like, oh, you play good for a girl, you know. I used to hear that all the time. Like, you know, we don't have enough women represented in jazz.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
And as an advocate for women in jazz, I said, I've got to do something. I just call up my girls, you got a new project, come on with me and let's promote your project. It's Jazz in Pink. We're going to do Catalina, so really fantastic ladies. Lynn Keller on bass. Karen Briggs, and Althea Renee, Jessie J, Maria Antoinette.
And we have to give a shout out to the power of women in music and Jackie Hilton.
The power of women in music is a wonderful collaboration. Anytime I can get to play with women, it's a different energy. We just have fun. It really becomes a whole potluck and everything. So we really exchange ideas. We really play hard.
So you're going to be teaching this fall, right?
Yes, Champs Charter High School for Performing Arts.
And you have a radio show. Talk about that.
Well, we're part of the BLG Music Group, and we stream from 111 East Praise, and it's called Jazzful Journey. A little bit of jazz, a little bit of gospel, music for your spirit, music for your soul. On Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. Pacific time.
And if you aren't busy enough, now you're doing fashion. Talk about that.
Rhonda Kilpatrick is partners with Callan Jones, and they have a company called Privacy Wear, PRVCY. And it's a jean company, and it was formed for Carolyn's mother that died of breast cancer. They give a lot of money back to breast cancer awareness. They have a CD called United We Cure, and Will Downing's on there, and Brian Culberson, Norman Brown, Mindy Abear, Eric Darius, and Hill Street Soul, and Gail Jhonson. I've been through a lot of groups and a lot of bands, and finally, you know, it's like, Gail, just do your thing. Got a new project coming out called Cruising After Dark. Can't wait to get that out there. My daughter Tamina, she's singing background vocals with me. Ultimate Jazz Festival, yeah, that's a festival I'm going to be doing in August of 2010. So I'm really looking forward to that with my band, 3-Piece Suit. Yeah, so that represents the male energy around it. This is what I dreamed about, but I didn't know it was going to come.
Dreambuilders would like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: CMI, Curtis Morin Insurance, Carlton Brown of Petra House, and John Martin of RWM Home Loans. Thank you so much for your sponsorship.
I'm on my way. I'm driven to win. I'm here to stay. 'Cause out of my way. I'm driven to win. I'm driven to win. I'm on my way. I'm driven to win. I'm here.
Dreambuilders welcomes your donations. You can visit us at dreambuildersforlife.org. Dreambuilders is committed to furthering music and film production projects with young people as they are inspired to pursue their dreams and be driven to win. Learn more about Dreambuilders and its upcoming Driven to Win 10,000 Books, 10,000 Dreams, Read to Win campaign challenge. Thank you so much for your support.
Give thanks and receive. Pray to God on your knees for blessings.
Natural. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired, yeah. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind, and you're the key to my peace of mind. And you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along and claimed it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss, till your kiss, till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful what I'm living for, and if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. And you make me feel, you make me feel, yeah, you make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you done to me? You made me feel so good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You made me feel alive. You make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel, you make me feel
Jhonson Pink is the world-renowned all-female, all-star band based in Los Angeles, California. In just 6 years, Jhonson Pink has emerged as one of the world's most prominent and popular all-female ensembles. Jhonson Pink delivers a mixed genre, which is primarily jazz with soul, R&B, symphonic, rock, and hip-hop undertones. The founder and lead musical director is Gail Jhonson. Jhonson Pink's mission is to promote women in jazz that projects talent, beauty, power, and femininity as they embrace the stage. Jhonson Pink Foundation empowers women making music a choice. They bring change and survival skills in the lives of musicians and artists. They have a strong entrepreneurial spirit and have provided workshops, studio lessons, stage experience, and performance opportunities for nearly 100 women and girls.
We can heal the world. We can lend a hand. We can make that call. Listen, understand. Try the best you can. Lift someone in vain. Send a love divine. Let your light shine. La 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 la.
Dreambuilders would like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: CMI, Curtis Morin Insurance, Carlton Brown of Petra House, and John Martin of RWM Home Loans. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Dreambuilders welcomes your donations. You can visit us at dreambuildersforlife.org. Dreambuilders is committed to furthering music and film production projects with young people as they are inspired to pursue their dreams and be driven to win. Learn more about Dreambuilders and its upcoming Driven to Win 10,000 Books, 10,000 Dreams Read to Win campaign challenge. Thank you so much for your support.